Hello my dear students, good afternoon. Now we have to discuss about preparations of amines. Okay, so one by one let's see from alkyl halides. Okay, alkyl halides. If you see one R iodide and RBr and RCl and RF. These are alkyl halides. When these alkyl halides react with ammonia, react with what? Ammonia, you can get amines. Okay, primary, secondary, tertiary, up to quaternary ammonium salts we can have. Okay, so among these, who is more reactive means Ri, alkyl iodides are more reactive with ammonia. Okay, so from alkyl halides, we are preparing amines. When alkyl halides react with what? React with ammonia, NH3. Okay, so we are having one order of reactivity here. So iodides are more reactive, and here one more thing is primary halides are more reactive than secondary halides than tertiary halides towards reaction with ammonia, towards the formation of amines. Okay, so here I was not given reaction, but which is more reactive? I was given iodides are more reactive because I minus have to go and NH2 must come here. Correct? Huh? So iodine have to go in the form of I minus. So who is the best leaving group? Order of leaving group. Order of leaving group. Leaving means going out. Okay, so leaving group is I minus is greater than, and Br minus is greater than, and Cl minus is greater than F minus. This is order of leaving group. Who is the best leaving group is iodine, I minus, iodide. Okay, so now the reaction, if you see R, I or Rx, simply X can be any of the halogen. So when this react with ammonia, you are having very simple. So simply in our way, you can write ammonia as HNH2. So HX will go and forms RNH2 like this. Okay, this RNH2 formed again can react. RNH2 can react with XR. One more alkyl halide, second alkyl halide. Okay, then what you have? Again hydrogen from here, X from here will remove. Then hydrogen from here means again I will write like this. NH2 I am writing as NHH. So this H and X will go. Then what happened? Minus HX. Here also minus HX. Then what you have? R, NH, R you have. Okay, R, NH, R. This is actually primary amine and this is secondary amine. Okay, now R, NH, R means R, NH, R. I am writing like this. Okay, now this will react with one more alkyl halide, another alkyl halide. R is what? Alkyl group. You know that this R, this R and this R may be same or different, your choice actually. Okay, depends on the question. We have to take alkyl group. Okay, so here HX again is going out. Excuse me. Now you are getting tertiary R, N and R and R. What is this? This is tertiary amine. Okay, this again can react. This R and R is a tertiary amine. No, this tertiary amine can again react actually. Again react with whom? One more alkyl halide. How you are saying, sir? It forms a salt because lone pair is there. No, as I said, this donate lone pair to Rx and form ammonium salt. Getting what I am saying? So here this tertiary again can react with alkyl halide. So hope you understood who is more reactive and which type of halides are more reactive and what is the reason behind it. Because iodine can easily go. So I minus is the best leaving group. So we written like that. Okay, so now 3 we discussed. So what we discussed, sir? Preparation of primary, secondary, tertiary amides. Now this tertiary can react R, N, R, R plus XR. Okay. So what happens here? Very simple. So X minus will go. This is the R plus, no? It's having lone pair, no? So this lone pair and donate to this R plus and X minus. Okay. So what you are having R, N and it's plus and R, R and here one more R. Okay. It's like a dative bond. Lone pair utilized by nitrogen. Understanding? So that's why nitrogen has positive charge now. Because that lone pair donated to R group. Okay. So this one R 4 times N plus and X minus. This is quaternary ammonium salt. What is this? Quaternary ammonium salt. Otherwise, the same you can write like this: tetraalkyl, because 4 alkyl groups are there now. So tetraalkyl ammonium halide. Ammonium by positive charge of nitrogen. Okay, NH4 plus ammonium. Ammonium chloride, I think so. NH4Cl. Ammonium chloride. NH4 plus and Cl minus. Ammonium chloride. So here, instead of 4 hydrogens, 4 alkyl. 4 hydrogens here you have. Instead of 4 hydrogens and 4 alkyl groups you have. That's why tetraalkyl ammonium halide. If it is chlorine, chloride like that. Understood, sir? Actually, this is the first step, and this is second step, and this is third step, and this one is the fourth step. Got it, sir, clearly? So this is about the preparation from alkyl halides. Have a screenshot and write down, please. Okay. So next we have to discuss about a few more preparations. Okay, sir. So here let's see what happens in this formation mechanism. Let's see. Mechanism is very simple. So here first ammonia will donate lone pair, as I said in previous. Okay. So first R instead I'll take some alkyl group, some CH3 Br. Okay. So this one react with ammonia NH3. So what happens? Very simple. This ammonia will come on here, Br will go. So Br is a leaving group. I said no, halogen is a leaving group. It's mechanism. Now what happens, sir, everyone? Tell me. And CH3. Now it's a NH3 plus and X minus. This form actually first. Actually I written HX directly, but this complex will form. This salt will form. Okay. Methyl ammonium halide. If it is bromine and it's Br minus. Okay. So like this will form. But as it is having 4 bonds, nitrogen 3 bonds is more stable. 4 bonds is unstable. So here tertiary that's why tertiary amine is stable. Quaternary ammonium salt is less stable because nitrogen 4 bonds is less stable. Okay, because nitrogen can accommodate 3 bonds with stability. Okay, because 3 unpaired electron. Nitrogen means you know that everyone is 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. It's by using this electron pair, it's forming 4th bond. Otherwise, by using 3 unpaired electrons, nitrogen forming 3 bonds. By using this lone pair, understanding what is this lone pair? This is a 2s and this is 2p3. This is 2p1, 2p2 and 2p3 like that. Okay, or 2px1 and 2py1 and 2pz1 like that. So by using 3 unpaired electrons, nitrogen can form 3 bonds with stability. But by using lone pair, it's forming a 4th bond. How you said 4th bond, sir? With carbon 1 bond, with 3 hydrogens 3 bonds, total 4 bonds. So HX will remove. Then you will have this CH3NH2. Now this will react actually. So I have only tried, this is the first step. And the second step is this CH3NH2 will react with again some BrCH3. Same story. NH plus, NH2 plus and Br minus, but this methyl will come away. Same story. This lone pair will taken by this methyl and Br will come out. So what you have here, same, and CH3 and NH2 plus. So here CH3 you have and NH2 plus and Br minus. This methyl was added here. Okay, so nitrogen donated lone pair, so NH2 plus and Br minus gone. So find again from this minus HX, so that you are having CH3, NH and CH3 like this, minus HX gone. This one is secondary or not? So same thing for tertiary formation. I won't waste time. So this happens. So why I explain this? What is the intermediate product? They'll ask you. What is the intermediate solid like that? So maybe you confuse if you don't know this. Okay, that's why I written. So please write it down. Okay. So next, from alcohol, same story. Alcohol with ammonia, you will get amines. Okay. So from alcohols, from what, sir? Alcohols. Alcohols with ammonia, you are having first primary and then secondary and then tertiary. Okay, so from second one, from alcohols, same, I'll write here CH3, suppose CH2 and some iodine, and here, sorry, alcohols I said, no, and OH and NH3. So what you have, so CH3 and CH2, NH2 plus what? H2O. Got it, sir? So here what happens? NH3 means NH2 and H. So as I said, water gone. So OH minus, it's like OH minus and H plus gone, water gone. So NH2. Got it, sir, everyone? So just like in previous, this happens CH3 and CH2, OH and NH3 means this come over here and OH will go. But how it happens? Like CH3, CH2, now NH3. So NH3 plus and NH3 plus and OH minus. Because ammonia donated lone pair to that, right? So nitrogen got a positive charge because nitrogen donated lone pair to this carbon. Because when OH minus gone, this carbon gets positive charge. Understood? OH minus when removed, so this carbon gets positive charge. So nitrogen donated lone pair to it. So again, this like in previous HX, now here water removed, then you will get CH3, CH2, NH2. So here nitrogen have two more hydrogens, means two more alcohols can react, just like in previous. Understanding? But lone pair also involved, then form last quaternary ammonium salt. Just like previously what we discussed, reactions happen. So this is number first actually, and how it was formed here. And the second one, this CH3, CH2, NH2, when react with one more alcohol, COH, CH2, CH3, then what you have? Again H from here, OH from here will go. Then you are having CH3, CH2 and NH, CH2, CH3. This is secondary amine. Like this tertiary amine also possible or not? How tertiary amine possible? CH3 and CH2, NH and CH2, CH3 when react with another alcohol OH, CH2, CH3, then what happens? Same story. H from here, OH from here will go, and you are having CH3, CH2, NH and CH2, CH3 and CH2, CH3. Oh, no hydrogen here. Sorry. Here you have only nitrogen. What amine this is? Tertiary amine. Okay. So this tertiary amine has lone pair. So by using lone pair, another alcohol can react. That you can write now. Okay. Next, reduction of nitriles and isonitriles. How they will form, you know, nitriles means CN and isonitrile means NC. Okay. So both you know. So how they will form, if you see from alkyl halides, RX. Okay. X means some halogen like chlorine, bromine, iodine, like that. When these react with KCN, do you remember KCN and AgCN? You will get RCN, RC triple bond N. So this is what cyanide. Cyanide or isocyanide? I am writing isocyanide here, sorry. So this is actually alkyl nitride, otherwise simply cyanide. Okay, cyanide here. Isocyanide how will form? RX when react with AgCN. I told you remember or not? With silver, nitrogen will form. Not only with this, even AgNO2, nitrogen will form a bond. But KCN, carbon form, and KNO2, oxygen will form, not nitrogen. In both cases, KCN and KNO2, carbon forming bond or oxygen forming bond, but not nitrogen. Understood? KCN will react with RH, carbon formed bond. KNO2 when react with RX, oxygen will form. So with potassium, nitrogen will not forming bond with this alkyl group. Understanding? So here carbon, if you are using cyanide, very important. If you are using KNO2, oxygen will form a bond. I told they are ionic, that's why. Reason also I was given in previous. But these are covalent. So carbon is in covalent bond with silver. So nitrogen will form a bond here and X minus. Who is forming here? Nitrogen. Okay, so NO2 is not required for us. Isocyanide is required. So this RNC you will have. RN triple bond C you are having. This is what isocyanide. What is this? Isocyanide this is called. So cyanides on reduction by using H2 by nickel, Raney nickel like that I told no, palladium by H2 like that, or else LiAlH4, then you will have primary amines here. What amines you will have? Primary amine. That means RCH2NH2 you are having. Okay, so triple bond is there, no, two bonds will break. And here what happens, sir? Means here RNH and single bond CH3. So always isocyanides on reduction, that one of the terminal will be methyl. This is a very important thing, because N triple bond C means how many carbons here? Only one carbon. So that carbon converts to methyl. So isocyanides is giving secondary amines. Understood? So here if you take some example, okay, suppose CH3, CH2, X, okay, X is some bromine like that, okay. So here I am using KCN, then what I will get, okay, cyanide I will get, no. So CH3, CH2, C triple bond N. IUPAC name means this carbon also you have to consider. 1, 2, 3. This is propane nitrile. Propane nitrile this is. CH3, CH2, C triple bond N. Propane nitrile. Otherwise, common name means ethyl cyanide. Ethyl cyanide. Cyanide means this will come actually. So now don't say 3 carbons, so propyl cyanide is wrong. Cyanide is CN. Why I am asking? They'll ask ethyl cyanide when react with the KCN. On reduction what is the product? So ethyl cyanide means few people, oh ethyl cyanide. So they'll take ethyl cyanide. So 2 carbons, no. So they have their own reasons. So and one ethyl cyanide, no. Ethyl cyanide means ethyl group and cyanide, or propane nitride. names, why I am saying understanding? So they'll ask like that, propane nitride on reduction by nickel by H2, what is the product? Then propane nitride means few people will take them, like few people, CH3, CH2, CH2, CN. Nitride means this carbon you are considering, this now butane nitride. So IUPAC name when you are writing, this carbon also you are considering. Understanding? When you are writing IUPAC name, this carbon also you are considering. So that's why this carbon you consider 1, 2, 3, propane nitride. General name or common name when you are using, then this carbon you are not considering in name. Okay, simply that is called cyanide. This is called cyanide. That's why one carbon less, ethyl cyanide. Okay, so names okay now. So now this when react with the same story, this H2 by nickel, what happens? Then you are having and CH3, CH2 and CH2, NH2. So what amine this is? So primary amine you are having, propanamine you are having. Understood? So ethyl cyanide has 3 carbons, otherwise propane nitride also has 3 carbons. Difference you must know for answering questions. Okay, so CH3, CH2, C triple bond and H2 by nickel, you are having primary amine. The same when you are using isocyanide, here you are using like this. Suppose CH3, CH2, Br. When you are using AgCN, then you will get CH3 and CH2, NC you will get. This is on reduction by nickel by H2, then you will get CH3, CH2, NH, single bond, CH3. This you are getting. Secondary amine you are getting, secondary isocyanates. Please note it down. This is one of the example. Okay. And next from nitro compounds. Nitro compounds on reduction also you will get amines. Okay, sir. So this also we have, right? And next I will give you reduction of nitro compounds. Okay. Reduction of what? Nitro compounds. For that we will use some reducing agents like SN by HCl, okay, nickel by H2 and sodium by ethyl alcohol or LiAlH4, like that we use. Do you remember nickel by H2 and LiAlH4 difference I was given in previous? Suppose you are having here CH2 and CH2 double bond CH and CH2 and here you are having suppose C triple bond N. This is when you are using H2 by nickel. What is the product? Like this they'll ask you questions. And CH2 double bond CH and some CH2 C triple bond N and reduction. Okay, reduction by LiAlH4. What is the difference? You remember? LiAlH4 cannot reduce CC bonds like that I was given. But when they are allylic or when they attach to benzene, then only they will reduce like that I was given exceptional cases. You please recap those. Okay, once. Understood? Somewhere I was given. Yeah, aldehydes and ketones on reduction converted to alcohols. There I was given reduction by aldehydes and ketones, reduction by H2 by nickel. What happened? And aldehydes and ketones on reduction by N nickel by H2 and LiLH4 and NADH4. Difference I was given. Please recap those. They are very important. Okay, those are very important to you. You must know. Here also I am recapping that. So just here when you are using H2 by nickel, all type of unsaturation will break. Means complete saturated product will come. That means CH3 and CH2 and CH2 and CH2 and H2 you are having. So there is no unsaturation in that. But when you are using this LiNH4, CC bonds, CC double bond, C double bond C, C triple bond C will not be reduced. So here what you will get? Same CH2 double bond CH. So this double bond is not reduced here, and CH2 and CH2 and H2. So they'll ask like that. So from this to get this product, what is the suitable reagent is the question. Understanding? They will give this one in question, and this one also they will give, and here they will give some X. What is X? Means yes, double bond not reduced, so reduction by using LiAlH4. This one. Understood, sir? Please recap those. Definitely you can have some idea. So because there was given very clearly when the C double bond C will break like that. Many times aldehydes and ketones. See, alcohols chapter you see, you can observe. I'm giving everything, alcohols and that preparations of alcohols. There you will have full clarity about that. Okay, so next reduction of fourth one, reduction of nitroalkanes. You will get only primary amines, nitro compounds. So CH3, CH2, NO2. 6 moles of hydrogen is required because NH2, 2 oxygens combined with 4 hydrogens. Nitrogen must have 2 hydrogens to form NH2, and 2 oxygens combined with how many hydrogens? 4, because H2O will form no sir. 1 oxygen, 2 hydrogens, H2O. So 6 moles of hydrogen. So SN by HCl we use, or sodium ethanol you will use, or else LiAlH4 we use. Understood, sir? So now what happens? Very simple. CH3 and CH2, NH2 you are having. This is primary amine, and H2O you are having. Got it, sir? So write it down. So any amine, so even C6H5 NO2, same story. C6H5 NO2 you are having 6 moles of hydrogen, the same SN by HCl if you are using, then you will get this. Okay, so even H2 by nickel, anything you can use, and here you will get NH2 and along with the 2 moles of H2O. Okay, thank you. Please note it down, and we will continue few more preparations in our